thank Tamara and Leslie and her organization for putting this together. So everybody give them a clap. All right, I got a couple questions before I get really started. Does anybody know what the exact definition of a protest is? Well, I'm gonna tell you anyway. It's a statement or an action expressing disapproval or objection to something. It's also a way to express an objection to what someone has said or done. Now, does anybody know the definition of a riot? A violent disturbance of the peace by a crowd, and we're a pretty big crowd. A violent disorder, utter violence, an impressively large or varied display of aggression of something that's been done. First off, I'd like to say this will continue to be a peaceful protest. And when I say continue, I mean from the time that my father stood up and gave his speech all the way until the end after we finished our march. So, if you are here to loot, to riot, or to act ignorant, you might as well take yourself and go ahead and exit this park. Because I, for one, will not stand by and allow you to ruin something so peaceful and so beautiful. Cedar Rapids and the cities around it are here right now to protest something that's been going on for years. And when I say Cedar Rapids, I mean white and black, Mexican, Puerto Rican, mixed, whatever you want to call yourself and your ethnicity and racial value. You're here right now. And that's what's up. That's what makes me proud to say I'm a Cedar Rapian too. And I'm not even from Cedar Rapids. Also, I would like everyone to get on one knee and hold your hands up for all the men and women who have been killed by the police and their badge. If you pray, take the time and pray that this will continue to be a peaceful protest from beginning to end. This is beautiful. I want you to look around you right now. Look at who's standing with their hand up and look at who's kneeling. Look at their skin. Look at what racist individuals call differential. Look at how they're acting. Look at how peaceful it is. This is awesome. This is not diversity. This is unity. Yes. You all can rise. Police brutality and race hate all in the same pot, and it's still being served to us. We want change. We want the same change that Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and all the other great activists stood up for. And against ignorant individuals who misuse their power or think. Now, when I say think, I mean think. They don't know, they just think. Their race or ethnicity is superior to any other. We are all the same. I eat the same foods y'all eat. I drink the same water. I probably even drink the same beer as some of y'all. And yet to them, the police and the government, they look at me as just another tally mark. Well, I'm not. My name is Tyree Walker. I am a son. I am a father. I am a brother. My life matters to those who call me son, to those who call me father, to those who call me a brother, to those who call me a cousin or a nephew or a friend. To them, I'm not just another tally mark in our huge tree. I'm the future to some. And to some, I'm just the guy who they used to change. When I say change, I mean pamper. I'm even the guy who graduated and ran to the army to be a better person. Which, by the way, as of 2018 census, 47% of the military is not white. And that's a great thing to hear. And they love me for it. But the police and the government, they don't care. I'm still a tally mark. We are all tally marks into their eyes. They truly don't care what happens to us. They only care about their jobs. Some of them don't care about their jobs at all. Those are the ones that need to step down or voted out. When I was in high school, my teacher, Miss Colas, I remember like it was yesterday. She must be here. She taught us to choose a job that you will always love, not a job that you will grow tiresome or begin to hate. And if you start to hate that job, it's time to find another one. That's what these individuals who sit in the office wearing this cheap suit that they say is Louis Vuitton or whatever, or this cheap dress and these high heels need to do. When these issues, these bad things happen to the community that they're supposed to lead. The worst part about it is the ones that's on our side are afraid to stand up. They're afraid to stand up against police brutality and racial inequality because that puts them at risk for losing their chance to win next term or that check that they get every month. Now, to me, that's not right. For instance, I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. Well, it's not a story, I'm enlightening you. To me, like I said, that's not right. There was an officer in Buffalo, New York, who was fired, and I think it was 2008. But he or she was fired because the officer stepped in when another officer was choking. He was choking an already handcuffed, detained individual. Now, that's not right. The officer should have been rewarded for stepping in, and the other officer should have been fired. Now, since the police is here, I have a huge question for you. What happened to the man that shot Danky? I'm curious. I'm hella curious. What happened to him? Is he in jail? No? Oh, hold on. He not in jail? Interesting. I'm assuming the badge protects any person under that. Because he should have been locked up. What happened to the officers that drove all the way down to Colorado to handcuff my cousin and take him to jail for a crime he wasn't even up here to commit? Can you answer that? Captain? Colonel? Can you answer those questions for me? No? Interesting. Yes, I'm ecstatic. I'm happy that now the police are policing themselves. But there's one issue that I have to address. Why did it take so many lives? Why did we have to lose so many people? Why did mothers and fathers have to bury so many sons and daughters? And why do kids have to bury their mothers? A kid should never bury its mom.
Never. At all.
A mother should never bury her son or her daughter. But to the police, we just another tally mark. Now, I just got something to say about this. If I was to go to work and assault somebody at my job, what do you think would happen to me?
Fire.
I'm going to jail. I can't get unemployment. I am going to jail, and I just got fired for assault, even if I didn't start it. Hell no. Definitely not getting suspicion but paid. And I gotta pay fines and restitution. Right. A whole lot is going to happen to us. So I would like someone to explain to me why this is the norm. Why is it normal for a cop to kill a black man? Why is it normal for a cop to get away with anything in the book?
It shouldn't be.
I don't want to bring this up because I know there's people here who has gone through this, but there's police in different cities and states that think it's okay to rape their detainees. That's hella illegal.
Hell yeah.
That's what they say. It was consensual. It's literally their word against mine or hers. That's not right. Why would a woman or a male lie and say they was raped by a police officer who was supposed to be there to protect them? The police have this rule. They have to meet a quota. So many tickets and arrests a month and a week to show how productively they are to keep their jobs in order to get new toys. From the state, for instance, Cedar Rapids just got a riot truck. That's an Army riot truck. I know because I'm in the Army and we just got a couple of those. And they like almost $8 million or $1 billion themselves. And we just got one. So every person who was arrested wrongfully contributed to that. That's messed up. I don't think the police should be judged on their production or whatever. There should be a better way. The police reward those that hurt us. All right. Those that beat, plant drugs on us, and kill us. This has been going on for years and years. The only difference is it's on the news and social media. Now we can see it every day or when it happens. Now is the time to get those individuals who don't have the same agenda as us. For instance, the county attorney. He needs to be gone. Governor Reynolds, she needs to be gone. All the senates, the House of Representatives and governors and mayors and City Hall who don't push or who push a different agenda that doesn't protect or treat black, brown lives as they treat and protect white lives need to be removed. However, as I looked at the ballot, I saw something that shook my core. Did you all see how many people that was running for district attorney or state rep or sheriff? If you voted, you would know. That's a major issue. Why is there nobody running against these corrupt individuals? I know somebody is so much better than these individuals. Governor Reynolds killed 586 people. And the district attorney, Jerry Vander Sanders, yes, I'm saying your name, literally stated, it's black people's fault we get killed or hurt by the police, even though the police, judges, and attorney look at black community as A, a bonus, B, a raise, C, a promotion. Never as a son, never as a daughter, never as a brother, a sister, a father, a mother, or a cousin, or a nephew, or a friend, or a niece. We as a community, a collective, not another tally mark. We are voices, and I need and want all of y'all voices to be heard as well as mine. My voice was sore from last week. I yelled and I screamed so much that my throat has just came back 2 hours ago. It's time for you to vote. It's time for that one person to run. I can't stress this enough. We need someone in office who protects us. Not just the white, but the blacks' lives that are constantly being killed every day and every second and every minute. We are not only protesting for change, there are states, there's even countries who stand with us. London and China have posted, they're with us. Video games have posted, they're with us. I did not expect Call of Duty to say Black Lives Matter at all, but they did it. The worst part about this is there's individuals who are making light of this situation. What the hell is a George Floyd challenge? Why is a death of an innocent man being used as a fucking TikTok? This is not a game. I can name so many names that was killed or beat or hurt by the police. Sandra Ballard, Mike Brown, George Floyd, Philando Castile. The list goes on, far back and longer than I know and you know. How can you say all lives matter when mine don't? How can you say all lives matter when you fly a Confederate flag? And you talk about your heritage? Well, my heritage was oppressed from that flag. In huge cities such as New York, LA, Chicago, and my hometown, Detroit, it's normal to be stopped and frisked for your skin color, your hair, or just fitting in the description. They say we look suspicious because we don't look like them, or because our face shows no emotion, like this.
Hey! Hey!
Or because of a hoodie. And then when they stop us, they're afraid and they pull the trigger. How was you so afraid that you got your big ass out that car? Walk up to me and ask me 1,000,001 questions. And then when I don't answer how you want me to answer,